Another issue I have is the fact that Elon won't reinstate Alex Jones.
Yeah, I agree.
Alex Jones is a Christian, but you have a person who doesn't believe that Christ is Lord going to buy an American media outlet
That's right.
and picking and choosing who can be on the platform and who can't be on the platform.
Right.
Jesus is Lord.
Amen.
As you just saw in that clip, Kanye West calls on Elon Musk for Alex Jones not being on Twitter anymore. And I think this is just a really out there statement. Because do you really think that Alex Jones is going to be let back on Twitter? I think it would come with a lot of backlash, man. And Kanye's he's just really been out there, man. So Kanye West has just pretty much been all over the place recently. And recently he even announced that he's running for president again in 2024. And Kanye's last presidential run was definitely a mess. And that was in 2020. And he completely screwed that up. Pretty much having a humongous speech about abortion, and that just really flipped the internet upside down. A lot of people being like, yo, what is Kanye thinking? Well, in 2023, he's been even way more crazier. He's just been saying very ridiculous things, anti-Semitic just comments and stuff like that. It's just been really crazy. And when Kanye actually ran for president in 2020, he only got 70,000 votes and barely even made it out and wasn't even close to a contender. So it's really interesting that Kanye West thinks that he has a chance to possibly win in 2024. Like, do you guys actually think Kanye West even has a slight chance of actually winning and being the president of the United States in 2024? Because I definitely don't. I think there's like 0.1% chance that Kanye even gets a tiny little taste of being president. Also Kanye recently just dropped a brand new campaign video where he actually ends up changing his name to Ye. And he's kind of mentioned that before, that he was going to change his name to Ye and kind of just put Kanye West in the back burner. But this new campaign is very interesting, especially the video. He even has a super controversial YouTube star / Twitch star named Sneeko, who recently got banned from Twitch, YouTube, and many other places and switched over to Rumble. So it was really interesting seeing Sneeko and Kanye West's brand new campaign video. Because who would have thought these guys actually would know each other or even campaign together and just collab in a video? Just got me super shocked. I was like, what? Sneeko knows Kanye West? I mean, that's definitely a really good look for Sneeko, because Sneeko's just trying to get bigger and he's been canceled. So he's been hanging out with Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, a bunch of people that are canceled. So I'm kind of curious if we're going to see a Sneeko and Donald Trump video. But even with Kanye West, I think it's just super weird that Sneeko and Kanye West are collabing. Also, in another recent headline, Kanye West even mentioned that he even asked Donald Trump to be Kanye West's vice president. And that's kind of like a totally big switch in the whole matrix and system. I'm like, what? Kanye West thinks he's gonna really win the presidential campaign and asked Trump to be his vice president. And recently Donald Trump was like, yo, I'm running for president. But I think it was super weird and super strange that Kanye West, his ego is just so big that he thinks Donald Trump will be his vice president. I mean, I guess props to him, he's super confident in his campaign, but there's 0% chance Kanye West is gonna be president. And it also turns out that Donald Trump ended up screaming at him in Kanye's face and saying, I've never had a boss before, and I would never be vice president to someone else, especially Kanye West. But it does seem like they're still like chill and cool together, but like Kanye West thinking that Donald Trump is gonna be his vice president is pretty wild. Also, someone else is pretty wild about Kanye West recently. He even just had dinner with Donald Trump, and a guy that believes the Holocaust doesn't exist. And I think that was a really interesting move by Kanye West and Donald Trump. Like, what are they doing? Like, I'm not gonna even mention this guy's name that doesn't believe in the Holocaust, but it's just like insane. It's an insanity at one table. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest here. I think we'd all vote for Donald Trump over Kanye West. And Kanye West's whole campaign is just a little bit out there, like really out there. Like, what is What is Kanye West thinking? I don't really know. Even him associating himself with that guy, because he's also a white supremacist. So like, I don't really know what Kanye West is doing. Please let me know, like, what is he doing? I love his music, man, but some of his choices are really interesting. Also, apparently, Donald Trump was super surprised that Kanye West brought this white supremacist non-believer of the Holocaust to their dinner. Donald Trump was probably just so confused because apparently it was just like an unannounced visit, or it was a planned visit, but Donald Trump didn't really know about the guy coming with Kanye West to the whole dinner. So I think it's just some crazy turn of events right now for Kanye West. Kanye West has an ego of a maniac, man. I like his music though, I'm not gonna lie, I like his music, but his personal life is pretty much out there. Like, he does not give a fuck. Like, he does not give a fuck. Apparently he even just like the time that he was complaining about his wife Kim, he was in the studio and ended up banging 2 bitches at the same time. Like, he did not give a fuck. Kanye West is just really out there and really confident in himself, and I guess his brand too, because he didn't really care about the whole Adidas situation and stuff like that, because he's already made a few $1 billion. I think at one point his net worth was 11.6 billion. So he's like, yo, I'm confident enough that I could make more billions, even though he lost all of those deals. But man, I'm still just like mind blown over some of the things Kanye West does. At the same time as Kanye West can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Do I support all of his decisions? No, I don't. Do I like his music? I think his music is super fire. Now for the reason, do I really think Alex Jones is gonna be let back on Twitter? I definitely don't think so. I think what would happen if Alex Jones becomes back on Twitter, I think the Apple Store and the Android Store would do, they'll end up just taking off Twitter off the App Store, so it's unsearchable. Kind of just like Alex Jones's website Infowars. Like, you can't search it up on the internet, or at least on Safari and the App Store and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I mean, Safari you can, but not the App Store. So Elon Musk is definitely not gonna risk bringing Alex Jones back. And I definitely see Kanye West's perspective on the situation, but it's not because he's a Christian man that Alex Jones should be back on there. I think it'll just cause a lot of chaos, and Elon Musk would lose a lot of stuff, including all of his Tesla stuff, if he brings Alex Jones back. So Elon Musk is definitely not going to risk that, and I don't blame him, you know what I mean? I definitely think Twitter would be very interesting if Alex Jones was back on Twitter, but you know, it is what it is. He's doing his own thing on Infowars, so Alex Jones will never be back on Twitter, and I guarantee that. Not to mention, Alex Jones has also been sued by the whole Sandy Hook situation for $900 million, pretty much $1 billion, so that's just not a good look, right? The whole look of the Sandy Hook situation, if I'm being wrong, he's never gonna be back on Twitter. Even if Elon Musk is boys with Alex Jones, you know what I mean? Alex Jones does get a lot of things right, but the one thing he got wrong was very detrimental and just terrible for the whole world and all the victims. So I honestly don't blame Elon Musk for not letting Alex Jones back on Twitter. But yo, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think Alex Jones should be let back on Twitter? I personally think it's just too risky. It would be interesting, but you never know. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video and subscribe.